Hello everybody, in today's episode I am Damian Classic, and on this channel I do digital photography content with camera reviews, equipment reviews, and maybe some travel vlogs as well. So if you're interested in that type of content, a subscribe would mean a lot to me. So let's get into this video. In this video I got from AliExpress the Pronstoor smartphone teleprompter. So let's do a little unboxing, do a little review, how to put it together, and see how that looks. This is a very cheap teleprompter. I think I got it for about $40 US with shipping. So let's see what comes in $40, because some teleprompters, when I looked online, they were in the hundreds of dollars. So let's get into it. Of course, I'm recording today on my phone, iPhone 12 mini. And of course, there's neighbors doing construction work around here, so you might hear some banging or something like that out the window. And I will be connecting this teleprompter to my Canon R6 Mark II with the 50mm 1.8 lens. I also have the 2870 f2 that I usually use to record videos with, but I don't think this will have such a big thread, but we'll see how big this can go. So this is the setup you will be having. So of course, let's open this up. And it needs to slide out the bottom. Opening of the box, they could make it better because it's tight in there. I think it's coming. I don't know how much I can keep it upside down. That's why I'm doing it this way. All right. Pronstoor. All right. Okay, it comes basically all assembled already. I think it would need some assembly, but it's a little thing like that. You have your room for your phone here, your reflective glass. Now, I'm not such a professional to know how to grade this glass, if it really is the proper glass there should be, because looking from the rear, I do see reflections coming off. So we will see how that looks like in camera. What else do we have here in the box? We have something like this. What do we have in here? Okay, so in this little black box here, we have an instruction, of course, all in Chinese, unless we do have an English version here somewhere. Oh, we do have an English version here. So, all right. So we should have some adapter rings. Does it say what sizes they should be in? All right, so let's see if we have everything here. We should have this. We have this. We should have that. Okay, that's already assembled if I'm looking at the right thing, but it seems that I am. Oh, there we go. This was in the instruction as a separate thing, and this. So to just mount it, the ring around this circle goes underneath over here. So just like that. So let's see, what else should we have here? 8 rings. Let's see, are those the 8 rings? Well, quite nicely packed. Keep them clean. Okay, so we have our rings here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 of them. So they're from 49mm filter thread all the way up to 77mm filter thread. So this model we're opening up today, the Pronstoor. This model I bought, it doesn't have any model number, it's just a Pronstoor. It will only allow you to use lenses up to 77mm in filter threads. So the jumps are 49, 52, 55, 58, 62, 67, 72, and 77. So the 50mm 1.8 is a 43. So it's a little too small for that as well. But I guess I can still use it, because I just don't know how we'll hold on to this, because that's meant to grab onto the camera, I guess, without needing any additional support. I could put the camera in and it would still be good, but I can't attach it to the camera direct. Do we have a 49mm lens? Well, I actually do have a 49mm lens. It's an ancient Helios 44-2. It's an M42 lens. I have it on the M42 to Canon EF adapter and the Comlight EF to RF adapter. So we could do it that way. So let's change the lenses here quickly. We know already that this teleprompter will not work without any separate attachments with the Canon RF 50mm 1.8 lens, unless you have the step-up ring from 43 to 49, then it could work. I don't have the step-up ring, so I'm using my ancient Helios lens. So we screw the appropriate size ring onto the top of the lens. Okay. And what else should we have here? So we could put these away. That is a nice box here. Nice stuff. Oh, okay, we got 4 black pads with some cutouts inside them. I don't know if I'm supposed to punch through them. Okay, so these are cutouts if you want to use your cell phone to put it here. You put in the cutout, just like that, blocks the hole. You put in the circle and it blocks the hole, and the cutouts inside are different sizes of cameras on the phones from what I can see, because they are, one is triangular, circular, and two of okay, they're different sizes. Okay, so they're different cutouts for different cameras for your phone. So you just push them out just like that to attach to your phone the cameras, and when not in use you can easily put them back into place. So that's to mount your phone. The next thing we have is your phone holder. If you would want to attach your phone to the back over here, then this serves to hold the phone into the rail over here on the side, into one of these rails to attach the phone, so it holds on to the phone. So this is a single unit that somebody can record, hold on, record, and the other person speaking has a teleprompter. Of course, you need another phone to put down there. So that's a phone holder there. And we got a little remote that serves, it should be connected by Bluetooth to your phone. And this is just to move around in the text and stuff like that. While you're speaking or something, you know, hands out of the way, move something. Or I think on some apps you can automatically set the speed of the text moving. But if you don't have that, you can use something like this. We will be trying this out later, unless I don't have a battery for it. It uses 2 AAA batteries. I should have some batteries like that, but we'll see that later. Okay, so when you got the ring attached to your camera, on the Helios lens it will always keep spinning because it doesn't have no thread down there, but it's on. For the camera, we detach the rear here that we showed earlier. We take it out, we only use this part. So for the camera, we slide on the ring on inside there, just like that. It will snap on. And when we put our camera on the tripod, well, we could record handheld, just like this. Looking for reflections inside, but I'm not seeing any reflections. Maybe some tiny reflections if you catch a flare. It will make a shadow, a circular shadow inside. But other than that, I don't see any other reflections that would be showing off anything here. I don't have another phone. I need to get myself another phone, borrow from a family member, to record how this works with the phone. So let's mount this on a tripod, get another phone from somebody, and record how this works. In the instructions on the App Store, they say to download the Best View app, but I didn't see any Best View app here. Probably not available anymore, but I did find the Des View app. You just download this app that I found, And when you get into the app, you are greeted with an ad like that. And it comes in automatically into your main screen here. You have a text already provided that you can check how it works in. And how you connect the remote is when you put in the batteries and turn on the remote, the red light will be blinking. You just go into your Bluetooth settings, and in my case it was named as a MoCute052FE Auto, the remote, something like that. So you have to connect with the remote and the LED light should stop blinking. It might flash once in a while, but it shouldn't be blinking a few times a second. So when you're back into your teleprompter app, you could of course add a text, clicking new lines, putting in a title and the text you want to input here, or you could just for test purposes go into the one that's already provided. And when you turn the phone sideways, the text automatically turns for a sideways view. Of course, when you put it on the teleprompter like it is now, that you can read it on the phone from left to right, it will be a mirror image. So you go into the options here on the lower right corner. You could choose your word size, the play speed. For me, I noticed the play speed depends on the word size you choose, because the smaller the words, the slower they have to go for you to keep up reading, right? You can choose your different background colors, different text colors, but I prefer white text on black. You can decide what countdown you want, because it's the amount of time before the text starts rolling after you click the play button. As you see, the countdown starts now. And to mirror it, you have on the bottom the option mirroring or not. You choose that option, and now you have everything in mirror view. And so you click the play button, the countdown starts down. So for our purposes, let's set the countdown to 3 seconds. And when you click the play button, the countdown starts. And when it ends, the words start flowing. Now the remote, there isn't much instructions how to use the remote, but if you have this setting set in the highest position here, up, you can start and stop the scrolling of the text with this button. But if you set this button down, I at least can't do anything with the top button, but at that point I can scroll with my text up and down with this. If I want to start the text flowing and then scroll mid while it's scrolling by itself, if I want to skip a line or go back, I would have to get this up, click play for it to play, then switch it down, and then once in a while scroll up or down, whatever I need. And these buttons down below here, some of them change my volume, some of them start my music app, so there's not much instructions how to change the functions or what they do specifically, so you would have to work that out on your own. But the basic functions that work for me are with this button all the way up. You can click start stop on this, and then while it's scrolling you can flip the button down, and once in a while if you need it you can go back a line or skip a line and it will still continue scrolling. So let's see how it looks like on the teleprompter. And so now we got our setup. As you see, the teleprompter doesn't need no support, it just mounts directly to the lens. And since I only had the old Helios lens with the right filter thread, this is one of the setups you can have. And as you see, it reflects off of the screen. And now when you have everything connected with the remote and everything, with this button all the way up, you can start the text just like that. You could pause it at any time, but as you see it won't scroll now, so you have to start it, flip this button down lower, and now you can skip some texts, whatever you need while it's still flowing. But when it's flowing at this setting, you can't stop it. You would have to flip it back up, and now you could stop it and continue along. So now back to my camera. That, my friends, was a little unboxing review and a little how-to of the Pronstoor Teleprompter from AliExpress. I also noticed that when the remote is turned on and connected, you can't type the text on your phone in that app. Don't know why. You have to turn off the remote in order to be able to type text on the phone screen. So it could be a little annoying, but you just have to find your way around it, find your way of doing things, but it does work. And now you can speak the news looking into the camera. Like, for example, the Prime Minister of Washington visited today and my little nipples went to France. I do the cha-cha like a little sissy girl. If you know what movie that's from, write it down in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, my friends. Take care and see you in the next video.